surprised by the reactions I got from people when I pulled those videos of the potholes I saw at some really bad spots in Montreal, on the Notre Dame Street and Henri Bourassa in Sherbrooke. It's like I was really shocked by how much reactions, and I was surprised. A lot of people were commenting and complaining, and a lot of people seem to think it's like a new issue, but it's not really. It's been like even before when I started driving, when I was like 16 years old, 15 years old, I was hearing people complaining about that. So it's like an old, really old. I like these Toyota RAV4s, like the one you saw right now. I think they're the best looking. I was really surprised, but even if you see them patch the roads when asphalt is like cracking and stuff, it's because it's beyond the point of repair. So even if they fix the little holes or big holes that are there, see another one, a RAV4 like this. You see a lot of them driving around. That's back when they made it really good. And it was a bit smaller. That's what I enjoy the most. It's a bit smaller, practical, all-wheel drive. But and a lot of times it seems like they don't. What's the most frustrating about this for me, I think, is that it's just negligence. Like, let's say my car is like really broken down, and I just leave it to you to drive, knowing it's not safe, and you get into an accident because of that. It's my fault, right? And it's a bit of the fault of the one driving, because he didn't. He drove the car knowing it was like not in a good shape, but still, like it's the same thing. I think the city and the province has a responsibility. They're liable, I think. And from what I heard a long time ago, they were when you were filing complaints because you had broken like a tire or suspension, control arm or whatever, because of a pothole, you could file a complaint and get a reimbursement, I think, for the costs or some of it. But I don't think it's the case anymore now. I don't think they kind of, I think from what I understood in a documentaries, that they not responsible for the damages. They kind of put a law or something, or a clause that says that they're not really liable for the damages that could occur, which I think is a big, like, it's kind of a joke. It's like, okay, now that we're not responsible, we're just gonna leave the streets all fucked and wait until like people complain enough, and then we're gonna fix some of it and then forget about it for 10 years. Like, it involves every party, like people with more money or less money. It's really a subject of everyone in our community and Quebec in general. It's like it's so like yeah, it's really frustrating because either you have a nice car or not. You're concerned because it's money you're gonna have to put in from your pocket just to fix something that wouldn't normally be fixed, like control arms, if the roads were decent. But most cars, it should last for like pretty much your whole entire ownership of the car. But like for my Q50, when I had it, I had to change control arms at 80,000 kilometers, which is not supposed to happen. Like, it's an aluminum cast control arm. It's pretty beefy and stuff, but it didn't last because of the roads. Same with tires. Now most cars are made with like low profile tires and such. They're made less and less strong. So, but with all of that, I wonder why there wasn't like a car company that would advertise and make maybe their car a bit stronger and do some advertisement to say like, oh, it could be like an angle to do marketing on, like saying your car is stronger, it will last longer on the roads here in Quebec. But then it's a bit specific, like, because it's mostly a Quebec issue. There's some states in the US that have bad roads, like Pittsburgh, I think, which is Pennsylvania. They have some bad roads from what I heard, but it's nowhere near what we have here. I think here it's like all across Quebec, basically the province is like, you'll find it kind of sucks because we have nice roads. We really have like beautiful landscapes and roads, and when you go outside Montreal, and kind of ruins the experience, you know. But I don't think they'll fix it. Like, even if we change mayors in Montreal, it's still like an issue that's all over Quebec. It's the financing and the money you put down. They just, every money and every dollar they put, it's towards keeping as it is, so that it doesn't get worse. That's all they do. Like, it's really bad. Like, and we have winters, which is like a part of the. It makes it a bit more complicated to fix the potholes because of the winter, but the asphalt itself is not really this bad because of frost and defrost. It's just that we're cheap with our asphalt and what we put in. How we do the process, like for example in Ontario and other places in Canada, when they do asphalt, there's gravel underneath, a layer of asphalt they put all over. And from what I saw in the documentaries, that here in Quebec we put less asphalt, like a membrane of asphalt that's thinner. And with defrost and frost, it affects that. Here it's worse because everything's cheaper. Like, it's not made for our winters. That's why it does that. Like, just a matter of doing it right, I think. And it's not the priority here, so this is what happens basically. Like, you don't have really much choices. I think like even they've been also like cost cutting for a long time to not have as much debt, but at some point you have to spend the extra to make it more livable for people. Because it's even like they were making so much bike paths. Like, I agree with this, but like on Ariboisa, for example, you don't need bike paths. Like, there's one on Gouin, which is like right beside Ariboisa, and it's been there for a long time. It's good. You're outside of the street where the cars are, so it's safe. And you can put maybe other bike paths, but on smaller streets, like that are not as much busy. That way you don't, as a cyclist, you're not with the people driving cars, so there's less chances you get into an accident. And I'm sure that's like already proven that there's less accident because of that, but they just insist on putting it on major arteries, which is like it's so bad, but like at the same time they don't redo the asphalt often. They're just putting bike paths, not redo asphalts, and then it becomes the same thing for cyclists, that you're biking around on those kind of streets and you're gonna like get injured because there's potholes and shit. So it doesn't, like, even bike paths is like the base of all should be that the streets are clean and well maintained, and then you can put like bike paths and other stuff around it. I think it's not how it works. It's just like a random festival of just people doing random shit. Like even here in Montreal North, where I'm at right now, it's like on these corner streets they put like asphalting with flowers and chairs, metal chairs. So what happens is that people just steal these things and they just know it's gonna happen. I don't know why they put that. It removes parking spaces, like these things on the right here, like it's not needed. Like, there's a school here, so that's normal. They put a place where you can drop off your kid. But otherwise, like, there's some shit they're doing. It's like the street corners, they put like asphalt, they block it. And we put like chairs, like I said, like it's just money like wasted. Because I think for a kilometer of work of asphalt and infrastructure here, it's like $1 million per kilometer. I hear it's good, but they're gonna, like, at this corner of the street, they're gonna put like flower and stuff over there, I'm sure. They just remove parking space. But anyway, that was just my thought on this whole fucking subject. I think the roads are beyond fucked. Let's hope they eventually do something.